Now we want to solve a problem, a combination problem that has different sets of items. So I got this problem right over here. I went to the Mall of America before a little while ago, and I saw Jamba Juice. I was hungry, so I got a Jamba Juice. And when I was there to get my large smoothie, they said, okay, what fruits do you want in there? They said with a large smoothie you can get 3 fruits, 2 vegetables, and 2 nuts in there. And if there are 10 types of fruits, 4 types of vegetables, and 5 types of nuts, how many different combinations of smoothies could I make? So I need to figure out how can I solve a problem like this. Well, this is, I think we need to highlight some important information and kind of organize our thoughts. First off, they said they would allow 3 different fruits, but there are 10 types of fruits there. And then they also said there are 2 vegetables I could put in there, like maybe a spinach or something like that. And there's 4 types of vegetables for me to choose from. And finally, they said I could have 2 nuts in there to added for the protein that you get from the nuts. And then there's 5 types of nuts to choose from. So how many different combination smoothies can you make? Well, what you have to do when you solve a problem kind of like this is you got to figure out how many different combinations are there for each different set. The fruits, the vegetables, and the nuts. And then just multiply it all together into one. This is just like using the counting principle, where how many different shirts do you have? How many different pairs of jeans do you have? How many different pairs of shoes do you have? And you can multiply those all together to figure out how many different outfits you can put together. So let's do that. Okay, so let's first focus on the yellow one, the fruits. Now there's 10 types of fruits, and you get to choose 3. So we'll start with our buckets. We got 3 buckets here. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's go back to our pen. So we have, I should have done, let's make the fruits red. It's easier to see red. So you got 3 types of fruits or to choose from. So there's 3 buckets for those. And since there's 10 to choose from, we go 10 times 9 times 8. Okay? And then we'll move on to the vegetables. Now there are 2 vegetables to choose from, or 2 vegetables I can put in my smoothie, and there's 4 to choose from, so I can choose 4 for the first one and then 3 for my second one. And then let's go now to the nuts. Now remember, I could put 2 nuts in my smoothie, so there's 2 buckets for that, and there's 5 to choose from, so that's 5 times 4. Okay? Now for each of these sets, though, remember, it's a combination. It didn't matter the order I put in the fruit, or the order I put in the vegetables, or the order I put in the nuts, right? So I need to get rid of any duplicates. So for this situation with my fruit, since there's 3 different fruits I could put in there, to get rid of the duplicates I have to divide it by my 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1. And when I go over to my vegetables, I have to divide that by 2 times 1. And the same for my nuts that I need to put in there. I got 2 times 1. Okay? So this is the whole setup right here. I kind of set this whole thing up, and now I just need to put this into my calculator. I wonder, could I simplify? Yeah, I could maybe cross some things off, like this 3 and that 3, but let's just put it all in one thing. The key thing to do here when we're doing this is just be careful when we're putting in our calculator, and use parentheses for the numerator and the denominator. So I got my parentheses. I got 10 times 9 times 8 times 4 times 3 times 5 times 4, okay? End the parenthesis, divided by, start the parenthesis back up, 3 times, nope, not minus, times 2 times 1 times 2 times 1 times 2 times 1. Oh, I got it all in there. Close that off, push enter, and there are, holy cow, so there are 7,200 different combinations, keyword combinations, that I can make for this large smoothie. 7,200 combinations of smoothies that I can make.